Tony here, Psyched on Baseball Cards. Hope everybody's having a good week so far and continues to have a good week. And today I'm going to just show some more 1965 cards for my set. And that'll be it. I have nothing new coming in. I have a couple of other cards that I'll show in another video, because these videos tend to be a little longer with the bios that I do. So let me turn it around and show you what I picked up. Okay, first up I have Tigers Rookie Stars. We have Bill Roman and Bruce Brubaker. Roman played briefly with the Tigers. He only had 8 at-bats in 1964 and 27 at-bats in 1965. His first at-bat was September 30th, 1964, and he hit a pinch hit home run off of New York Yankees pitcher Jim Bouton. And he had 5 hits for a 143 batting average with 1 RBI and that 1 home run in 64. In his 6 years in the majors, he was a career .290 hitter with moderate power. Brubaker pitched 1 1/3 innings in relief in 1967 for the Dodgers and 2 innings in 1970 with Milwaukee. In his major league career, he won 117 games in the minor leagues. So, neither one of those guys really panned out for the Tigers, but Brubaker did really well in the minors. Next up, we have Jim Pagliarini. Born in Michigan, grew up in Long Beach, California. He played 11 seasons from 55 through 69 for the Pirates. He was with Pittsburgh for 5 years, Boston for 4, Oakland for 2, and the Seattle Pilots for 1. He was signed as an amateur free agent bonus baby by Boston, so he had to be on their roster for the first season. He was on the team in June because they signed him right out of high school, and he made his major league debut at age 17 in August 55, catching the last 2 innings of a blowout Boston loss to the Washington Senators. He had a sacrifice fly RBI, which was his first and last RBI for 5 years, as he spent the next 2 years in the Army and then 3 years in the minors. In 65, he hit .268 with 17 home runs and 65 RBI. He was in the on-deck circle when Ted Williams hit his final career home run in his final career at-bat on September 28, 1960 at Fenway. He caught 2 no-hitters, one by Bob Monbouquet in 1962 and the other by Catfish Hunters, his perfect game for Oakland in 1968. He was the first player to hit a homer with a runner on base in the Oakland Coliseum. So he was the first major league player to hit a home run in Oakland. Jim was always cracking jokes and pulling pranks on his teammates. When Denny McLain was going for his 30th win, Pag, during batting practice, walked around the batting cage wearing a sign that read, "Chuck Dobson goes for number 12 today." He was a career .252 hitter with 90 home runs, 326 RBI, and a 15.8 WAR. Okay. Next up, we have Vic Power. Vic, born in Puerto Rico, 6-time All-Star, 7-time Gold Glover, played for 12 seasons from 1954 through 65 with 5 teams, 5 with the Philadelphia Athletics, and then he became the Kansas City Athletics, 4 for Cleveland, 3 in Minnesota, 2 with the Angels, and 1 with the Philadelphia Phillies. Vic was an excellent contact hitter, hitting to all fields, and only struck out 247 times in his 6,046 career at-bats. He shares the record for making 2 unassisted double plays in one game, and is one of 11 players to steal home 2 times in the same game. He was often criticized by the press and his peers as being flamboyant for fielding the ball with one hand instead of 2. This became his trademark as a first baseman, and now most, if not all, first basemen field this way, as it increases their reach and provides greater flexibility. In 65, his last season, in 197 at-bats, he hit .259 with 1 homer and 20 RBI. He was a career .284 hitter, 126 home runs, 658 RBI, 1,716 total hits, and he was a 15.3 WAR player. In 2000, Cleveland named Vic one of their top 100 players of all time. Next up, we have Geno Somoli. Geno, born and raised in San Francisco, played 10 seasons from 56 to May 7th of 65 for 7 different teams. He signed as an amateur free agent by the Brooklyn Dodgers in 49, made his MLB debut in April of 1956. His first 2 homers were off Hall of Famers Robin Roberts and Sandy Koufax. He was the first batter to hit against the newly relocated San Francisco Giants at Seal Stadium on April 15, 1958. Somoli's first card in 1958, number 286, by Topps, in which the background was painted out, shows him swinging a bat without a bat, which was also painted out. After retiring from baseball, Somoli worked as a delivery driver for United Parcel Service, where in 1990 the company honored him for completing 21 years of service without a traffic accident. He was 60 years old at the time and still working for the company, and became known as the Lou Gehrig of UPS. He only had 5 official at-bats in 65 before being released by the Angels. He was a career .265 hitter with 44 home runs, 321 RBI, All-Star in 57 with the Brooklyn Dodgers, and a World Series champ in 60 with the Pirates. All right. Some nice info on Geno. Next up, we have Bob Skinner. Born in La Jolla, California, played in the majors for 12 seasons for 3 different teams: Pittsburgh for 9, St. Louis for 3, and Cincinnati for 2. In 65, he hit .309 with 5 home runs and 26 RBI in 80 games with 164 plate appearances. He was a career .277 hitter with 103 RBIs, 103 home runs, 531 RBIs. He was a 3-time All-Star and 3-time World Series champ. After his playing career, he was a scout for Houston, coached for the Padres, Pirates, and Angels, and a manager for the Houston minor league team in Tucson, the Toros of the PCL League. He was in the major leagues for a total of 50 years as a player, coach, and manager. Okay, so there you have it. That was 65 cards. I don't have any more in the hopper at present. I have probably not going to be buying too many cards for about a month or so now. I have a couple coming in the mail, and I will be watching videos, but I may not be making any. So with that being said, I hope everybody can continues to have a good week, and take care, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.